So here we are with episode 1 of Stardust Telepath. Now, I think that this potentially could be a Yuri. Last time I looked at it, it was categorized as girls' love, but also I believe that this was a 4-coma style manga, which is one of the reasons why I haven't really read it, because, I mean, I think I kind of tried reading it before, but then, like, a long time ago when I first saw it, and I was just like, not it. No, it's not it, fam. In terms of the style, not like the story or anything. So I know the concept of it just from the summary, but other than that, don't really have anything else that I know about it other than that it's probably like a slice of life. So it'd be interesting to see what this one has in store for us. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access to non-seasonal and some seasonal shows on the YouTube memberships. But other than that, let us get started. Oh my god, that hair though. Damn, the gradient. High school career. Someone's having a little life on Earth. You an alien? Just a poor girl with social anxiety. There has to be an alien? Umika. Wow! Aliens. Did it hit the lighthouse? You probably did. We'll see ya. Maybe. Maybe you'll try a little harder. She woke up at the lighthouse. You. She woke up with a student ID on her hand. Is this sports code? What's going on here? Who? You're showcasing 4 characters. Oh my god, they bump head. Y'all showing the pairing, I see. Okay. Not a big fan of the song, but might grow on me, who knows? Ooh, that wood flooring though. Let the girl draw, alright? I didn't mention this, but she's wearing a collar. Oh, she can't talk to her. Damn, dude, she was squatting out here. Nah, there's so many people who are like you, alright? You're not alone. Everybody's like a lack of color because she's not paying attention to him. She just becomes an astronaut. Wait, alright, what is this research that you're doing? What? My spaceship broke down. She's an alien! Umika! You got your wish! I'll write down her name. She's just hiding. Of the 3rd kind immediately believes that she's an alien. What? You bought it for, what is that, like about $40-ish? Or 35? I think you got scammed. A second edition? She is an alien. If she isn't, how the hell is her jacket stays up like that? Hopes crushed immediately. What, you fucking think that we're the only life form? Intelligent life form? There are universes all over the place out here. So universes? Galaxies. Planets. No, no. Let me see that forehead of yours. Did you have to hold her hand? She read your mind! Oh my god. Oh my god. Earthling. Forehead pathy? Oh shit! Maybe she is a real alien. Maybe she is a real alien after all. Too much thoughts. Aww. There she is. What, did you just pass out for the rest of the day? Will you accept her for being an alien? Introduce myself. Hey, you wanna come and meet me up on the rooftop? We fighting. As in, I'm fighting for my life. Trying to introduce myself to you. Class orient. Team of 2. Damn, dude. Ooh, this is... Wow, your luck really... Got time to be alone with her. Just hand her the paper at this point. Yes, there is a point. How will you know if you don't do it? How did she do that forehead therapy thing? She feels lonely because she's unable to reach out. Forehead puppy. Is she on my alien radar? Well, I did say, you know, come meet me at the rooftop. I'm fighting for my life as an Umika. I wanna be your friend, let's go! Oh. 151. That sounds really short, but I'll have to figure that out. Of course, you like aliens after all? Oh, just a little. Just to meet an alien? Or go to outer space? Okay. What, did you say that in all one breath? Oh. Oh, look at that. Someone who accepts her. Suddenly, I feel a little emotional. Feel a little teary out here. How about we help each other? A bargain dream, huh? It's like a symbiosis relationship. Alright, teacher, this is a little dangerous. What the f- A fucking student could get hurt doing this shit. Well, you already did it. Okay, that was a halfway point. I was about to be like, what? Oh, not even a halfway point. We're 60 minutes in. The balance. Wow, this alien sounding music. Not really undercover, she's literally telling people that she's an alien. Ouch. Damn, she's gone. Why? What are you doing? What? Oh, what if she finds you with her alien radar? Alright, don't die now. Oh! Thank you for fighting me. The lighthouse? The lighthouse, that's not used anymore, huh? I'm living here, rent-free! I live on the land. Sorry, living off the land. Her little alien radar. She's got amnesia. Kind of just looks like she's writing it in Pokemon language. What if you've come here to destroy the Earth, but you just can't remember? She's Goku. Yeah, she thinks you're amazing. When you try to touch forehead, but you accidentally kiss each other instead. Umi means like sea, but what is Umika is like the meaning of the name. Besties for life. Oh. Alright. It's the girl with the color. Oh no. She too is an aliens everywhere. Of course, the typical anime opening format, you know? The ending is, the opening's all... Well, the opening's not, like, high energy. I mean, it kind of a little bit, but... You know, now the ending's low energy. The freaking heartbeat's giving me flashbacks to, like, the Rhythm Doctor. I think that's what the game was called. Excited to see the other two characters next episode, or at least one of them. Oh, hold on. Alright. Alright. Oh, holy shit, it just ended. Alright. Okay. You know what? I've decided I haven't really written notes for anything, so I've decided I'm gonna write notes for this one. It's kind of like how I've just decided to write notes for like Bocchi to Rock or something. So I'll do that, and we will be right back to the center. Alright, so that was the first episode of Stardust Telepath. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good opener. Wow, very nice. So we're introduced to our two main character, albeit we also have like these other two that's gonna get, I assume they're gonna get paired off as well, so it'll be exciting to see how that one goes. I knew the concept that Umika, she can't really talk to other people, right? She has social anxiety, and for a girl like her who's 15 years old, what I'm about to say, it sounds a little mean, but it's truly how it feels, right? For high schoolers, for students, for kids and all that, where they feel like the world, not that the world revolves around them, but I'm trying to figure out what a way to explain it, that it's, well, because they're kids, right? They don't really explore much of the world. The only world that they know is the school, is it's this town that they live in, right? They don't really see past that, and they're also unable to really think about, like, well, if this problem that I have, maybe it's not just me, right? They think about me, and it's the idea of, oh man, I have this feeling, I can't talk with people, I feel like an alien despite being an earthling like everybody else, right? I can't fit in with others, and because of that, I must be the only one who feels this way. And so I like that here, the way that the mangaka incorporates it is that she feels like an alien, and it incorporates this idea of, well, there are aliens in this world as well, but because Umika feels like an alien, she can't fit with other earthlings, she feels like maybe if she builds a rocket and travel up into space, maybe she can find some I was gonna say Spatians. I'm rewatching The Witch from Mercury again. Anyways, she's hoping to find some aliens and be able to befriend her as she looks at Yuu, right? Once she realizes that Yuu is an alien, or she assumes at first, right? With she took what Yuu said at face value. Before, she felt like her dream got crushed, when the other girls were just like, ugh, you should have made a better joke. Like, what a fucking backhand compliment, by the way, those girls. Anyways, as she was thinking, it's just like, oh man, if I can't even befriend earthlings, how am I gonna befriend a freaking alien? But I do like this idea, and there's another Yuri manga that kind of has this similar idea where, actually, no, it's not a... Okay, the one that I'm thinking about, if you know it, you know it. It's about a girl who can't speak, she's mute, right? And the only way that she can communicate is through paper right? She's writing down stuff, but because she can't really speak, she has a lot of thoughts in her head, and our other character is able to read her mind. And so because of that, she's able to hear what the hell this girl's thinking all the fucking time. And that character is also just a giant tsundere, which is just fantastic. But yeah, I was thinking about that at first, but then I totally forgot that the main girl literally cannot talk. It's not that she has social anxiety. So here we have Umika, who has this, and she can't really communicate to people. She can't really communicate her feelings to others. And here's you with her foreheadpathy. And you just touch forehead, and she's just like, yeah, I know exactly what you're fucking thinking about. And it truly is a dream for these sort of people. Like, oh, I don't have to just say what I need to say. You can just touch my forehead. We can just touch forehead, and you just know exactly what I want. Hell yeah. This is my dream. So I like the concept of it, and Jesus Christ, we got a lot of close encounters that was happening here. Oh my god. But here we did see at some point there was a shooting star, and she wished upon that shooting star, hoping that, you know, give me a fucking alien. And the shooting star we see hits the lighthouse, and after that we see Yuu, who wakes up in an abandoned lighthouse, and she doesn't really remember what she was doing before the crash. All she knows is that she's got this she's got this ID for the school, and she's just like, okay, I need to go to school, I guess. I don't remember what the hell I was doing before, but I guess this is my mission or something. So she decides that that's what she's going to do. I assume that this is her writing, like she just wrote her alien language on there. Her language, I guess. The interesting thing that I was thinking about is the fact that there's a alien language dictionary, and it's in the 2nd edition. So somebody had looked at the 1st edition and they revised it to, you know, or updated to make a 2nd edition. And I was just like, okay, that sounds like a fucking scam. It's kind of like when I was a kid, I bought the Dragonology book, and I thought that maybe, perhaps, on an off chance that dragons are real, and maybe this fucking fairy dust that's inside the Dragonology book is real or whatever, right? Could just be like that. That's what I thought. But then, when Yu comes to talk to her, and she sees the book, and she's like, oh, the alien language, yeah, it's my language. And she just out here just starts saying it with, you know, gusto, and she explains how you would say it, which is like something about like a volcano ready to fucking burst or something like that. And so I was like, okay, so she kind of knows, she knows what this whole thing is, and it's the idea that Yu is an alien, so she's not just playing along with Umika. She actually sees it, and she's just like, oh, yeah, that's the language of my people. And towards the end with the lighthouse, Umika sees this journal from Yu, and she looks at it, and she's just like, huh, you know, I think I might be able to read that. And so she sees that, and she's like, oh, it's a space traveling journal or whatever. And so Umika's been doing research, and as she said beforehand, where she's like, oh, I did research, and I found out that aliens can communicate with each other through telepathy. Every time I say that, I just want to say tilapia. Telepathy. And so I was like, okay, where are you getting these research from? But now it's starting to get to this point where it's like, okay, it kind of sounds like we've already encountered aliens. I mean, the freaking Space Companion Press made a 2nd edition of the Alien Language Dictionary. But then, okay, I was gonna go and say this other one. Hold on. We get small little glimpses of just girls making fun of Umika. We just got mean girls out here. They're telling her like, oh, why do you believe this stuff? Aliens, UFO, they're not real. You know, you're just falling for a scam. What next? You're gonna tell me that the fucking Earth is round? And so, I will also say they're kids, so it kind of goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of the discussion, where kids feel like the world revolves around them. And so if they in their head, if that doesn't exist, or if they don't believe in it, or if they don't see it, then like that's not true, right? And then they put their superiority onto other kids. Mean girls. And so I don't know. At the very least, it kind of showcases that the knowledge of aliens aren't exactly a big hit, which it's interesting because like you think it would be, but at the same time, like if they just release alien language dictionary, they write all these stuff, but then there's really no evidence of aliens, right? And then there's also Yuu, who just straight up tells people, I'm an alien, and they're just like, she's just joking. And like, you know, if she's an alien and she's able to, if she's an alien but she looks humanoid, right, people aren't going to believe her. It's also, you know, we've kind of had that whole thing too, like people assuming that they are an alien. They say that they're an alien, or they say that they're a time traveler or whatever, and they've come back from the future. They've come from the future. So it's an interesting thought about aliens in this world where apparently they've already made contact with aliens, but it just hasn't really made a big news or something, maybe. But again, this is a perspective of kids, so I'm just gonna take it with a grain of salt for now. But at least I know that these people from the Space Companion Press have already met aliens, or maybe they are the aliens, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Still staying on this image, I do want to talk about how Umika, she already has a little bit trouble talking, but it seems like from the glimpses of her past, she has had tried talking to people, and she has had tried talking about her dreams of aliens and or, you know, her dreams, her interests and all that. She did say she enjoys reading sci-fi and mystery and all that. And so these girls are just making fun of her, which doesn't help her in her already anxious feelings. Of course, the other series that I know that focuses on the idea of social anxiety right now in my head, in the top of my head, is Bocchi the Rock. And with Hitori, I was gonna say Bocchi for a second there. I mean, it's either one works. But Hitori has very, very bad social anxiety, but it kind of, the way that it shows in that anime is that her social anxiety gets in her way a lot of the time, even though the people around her aren't particularly mean. They're not mean. Like it's kind of like that one time where Hitori hears these two girls talking about a band that she knows, and she wanted to talk to them, and they're just like, oh, Hitori, we haven't really, you never really talk in class. What is it? What's going on? Right? And then she stumbles over herself, and she just ends up crying in a corner, and her social anxiety is just telling her, oh man, these people, if I had talked to them, they probably would have made fun of me. And it's like, no, they're not. But she's fighting herself with it, right? And so there's that whole spiel. But here, with Umika, she has evidence to back it up. She has evidence to back it up on the idea of, well, the times I did speak, people made fun of me. And it's really hard for me to actually want to open up and talk to people about it because these people made fun of me and now I'm fucking scarred for life. Relatable. So it kind of sucks that kids are mean, right? Kids are very fucking mean, and they lack empathy. A lot of them lack empathy, and it's unfortunate that they kind of just grow up like that, and they're just like, yeah, fuck you. Unfortunate. Also, it doesn't help that, okay, I'm about to go into some fucking social stuff. I don't want to go into that. But in terms of Umika having many others laugh at her for her dream, when she is brave. Well, when you think about it in her own ways, she is brave to be able to actually talk to people. And this isn't the only image, right? It showcases this is them in this would be her in middle school. And so she is brave in her own ways, where she is able to talk to people in elementary, and then she gets made fun of, and then she tried again in middle school, and then she gets made fun of. And so here she is in high school, still trying. She's desperately trying. But people just are rejecting her, and that's also attributes to the way that she feels like an alien in this world of other humans, despite her being a human as well. And so I love that despite her having all this, right, she sees Yuu and she builds up that courage to just burst and say her introduction, the thing that she wanted to say, and in hopes that maybe Yuu will be her friend. And I just love this part where Umika finally releases it all. She says it all in one burst, over here fucking heavy breathing and all that. And we got Yuu just coming in to give her a hug. You know, like, thank you for telling me so much about yourself. And the idea before all of this too, right, with Yuu saying, hey, I'm not going to laugh at you. Whatever you're saying, whatever you're about to say, that you feel scared that that I might laugh at you, because, you know, the whole forehead pathy and stuff, I'm not gonna laugh at you. And so that also helps Umika have the courage, right? Knowing that, okay, I have the reassurance from this person who says that they're not going to laugh at me, so let's give it a chance, right? Because before she was already like, oh, she's gonna laugh at me just like everybody else. So I like that. I really like the scene, and I love that Yuu not only she also shares this dream, right? But she encourages it as well. It's just like, this is a fucking great dream you've got. You know, it's great. Which, like, honestly, if a kid told me that they want to build a fucking rocket and it go to space, I'd be like, hell yeah, dude. You know, fucking go join NASA and all that, you know? Hell yeah. And when I say if a kid goes, I mean like if I was a kid. And my schoolmates, right? They would come up to me and they say that, I'd be like, fuck yeah, you know? Go after your dreams. A lot of kids, they have dreams, and then they grow up as an adult, and then their dreams get ripped away from them. Capitalism. So, I love it, and you can see the relationship between Umika and Yuu is is like the person who potentially, I don't know, maybe Umika, I would say Umika is a little more introverted, and Yuu is the extrovert. And of course, you know, if you hear the sayings on the internet, an introvert friend should always have that really extrovert friend, right, to bring them out and get them to go do shit, right? Or just have that person say something for them. I don't know, I feel that. Because, like, I'm a full-on introvert, and I have a friend who, I've got some friends who, I've got a friend who's, you know, very extroverted. He's willing to just say whatever, and I'll have times where I have questions, or I want something to be asked or something, but, like, I don't want to ask it to that person or whatever, or I just don't want to talk to that person. I'll just tell him, like, hey, can you ask them that? And he's just like, okay. And he goes and you fucking ask it. It's exactly what you fucking need. Just someone who will do it for you. I will say, this episode involves a lot of blushing and skinship. Oh my god. What? But towards the end of all of this, we see the girl who sits next to Umika. She's out here, hold on. Yeah, she's out here coming to the abandoned lighthouse. Maybe this is also her hangout spot. And Yuu has just come in and crashed it. We'll just have to see how she reacts if she sees them in the lighthouse, you know? It seems like everybody, and also that other girl, you know, it seems like they're all going to share the lighthouse and hang out. This is going to be their hangout spot and all that. And I do wonder if we're talking about dreams and all that, right? What is this girl's dream? And would she also share it with Umika and Yuu, or is she gonna share dreams with the other girl, right? Since they're showing us the pairing in the opening, so it's like, all right. Can't wait for me to just love the side couple a lot more, because that's usually how it ends up being. But, as I said, great opener. I really enjoyed this, and yeah, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.